Gemini, welcome to your 7-day forecast with Angelic Ascensions. I hope all is genuinely well. This may be a reading that may resonate with you if you happen to have Gemini in your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, 7th house placement, dominant in your natal chart, or if you happen to be cross-watching for a Gemini. You might find some information in this reading that may resonate with you. There are a few things that I would like you to keep in mind though, Gemini, before we dive into this reading. I want you to keep in mind that even though I'm saying that this is a 7-day forecast, reading may not initially resonate because it hasn't had a chance to play out yet. So it may be necessary to be patient and let the reading play out. Sometimes it doesn't resonate because it hasn't happened yet. Listen to the reading with an open mind, use discernment and discretion. Please don't make any rash decisions based on what you hear from a general reading. If you would like a reading based on your own personal energy, you can of course book a reading on my website, which happens to be AngelicAscensionsTarot.com. Lastly, Gemini, we're going to go over some things that you might feel are sensitive topics. And if that's not the type of reading that you came in search of, go ahead and take this opportunity to click off this reading. Otherwise, those of you who are ready to take a deep dive with me, let's get right into this, Gemini Nation. Let's see what's going on over the next 7 days. Wow. As soon as I pick up the deck to get prepared to shuffle, you got the 7 of Swords. Let's see what this is about. You got an Aries. Okay. Gemini, it feels like people are watching. Maybe you're drinking tea, or maybe this is, I don't know if you're having a tea party, or this is people watching to see what the tea is about you. I think people might be wondering about you, Gemini. Why though? What's going on? Why are people wondering about Gemini? What's going on with Geminis? Why are people wondering? There's an earth sign in particular, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, and a Gemini. This is you. You got people that are wondering about you. Why? Why are you MIA? Oh, wow. You got an issue with your neighbors? Oh, is that who's watching you? You got some weird neighbors, Gemini? I think you might have a few people watching you. I think you're MIA, Gemini. Maybe you've the empty well. You can't give from an empty cup. So maybe you've needed some time to maybe replenish your energy. And maybe you've had some things on your mind. Maybe you've been really in tune with your ascension. Maybe you're going through some type of spiritual awakening. But I definitely feel like there is still some curiosity about you. I don't know why. Let's see. What's going on with the Gemini Nation? Why are people seeing you as reclusive? I think you might have been experiencing some negativity. Maybe right about now you're feeling a bit pessimistic. And maybe this is why you're taking some time away to shift your energy. So maybe this is you, Gemini. Maybe you do. Maybe you are spending some time by yourself. I definitely feel like you might be dealing with someone who's an alcoholic though. Or somebody might be suspicious that maybe someone's an alcoholic. They're on some type of, I don't know, medication. Finger quotations, medication. You get my drift? Seems like you have a few things on your mind. Maybe it's home. Maybe you're looking towards some financial stability. Maybe so you can have more options, more choices. It does feel like something might be going on with your finances, and maybe it's difficult for you to keep money in your pocket. It's difficult for you to keep going. Let's see, Gemini. Let's see who's in your energy this week. Gemini, maybe you're starting random. I don't know. Maybe you're starting your period this week. Maybe you're getting some type of pelvic exam. Gemini, maybe it's time for you to go visit the gynecologist. or maybe the urologist, for depending on who I'm speaking to. What's going on with Gemini? Wow, people are watching you with a lot of intensity. What's going on with Gemini? It looks like you're looking for some type of freedom. You're trying to strategize a way to get to some type of freedom. Something is confining you. You feel confined in some type of way. Maybe it is your living space, some type of circumstance in your life. Okay, some of you, you're having issues with your mother. Gemini, family. If you're having issues with family member, the messenger. Okay, definitely. Like I said, it feels like you're honing in on your purpose. Gemini. For those of you who needed a confirmation, the beloved. Okay, there's obviously someone that you absolutely love. This is why you're seeking enlightenment. You're trying to get out of the matrix. You had a lot going on, Gemini. There's a lot going on in your life. Maybe you are visiting past lives, or maybe you're connecting with someone that you knew in a past life. Possibly a Scorpio. Revelation, something. I say that. You're definitely ascending. Some of you are on some type of spiritual awakening, or this is why you're curious. You're curious about spiritual things. You are looking for some type of, am I trying to say, freedom from something. Maybe it's this earth. Maybe this is a place that you don't like to be at times, Gemini. There's definitely something that's going to be revealed. Fortune's wheel, luck and right timing, revelation. So it feels like something is being revealed to you. Something is getting ready to change. Like I said, whatever has been shackling you or keeping you stuck, it feels like you figure out a solution to free yourself from something. This could be a way of thinking, a way of doing things, but it definitely feels as though you're going through a transformation, or your situation may soon go through a transformation. It definitely feels as though you have some type of key to some type of particular knowledge. Maybe you are an occultist. Maybe you're a tarot reader. And it seems like you're freeing your mind of something here. Family and little children going to be a central focus for you. I also feel like maybe there could be something going on with your siblings. Okay, so now we've established, I just don't know why people are watching you though. Oh, I just mentioned that self-criticism is diminishing your self-worth. Okay, so maybe this is just a very critical time for you, a very critical week. You're very hard on yourself, Gemini. It feels like there's a major decision that you may need to make around this time. And I don't know if it's circumstances that have been preventing you from making a particular decision. Come in. Or if it's just you, your own mind. Yeah. I'm telling you, something about this week is just very spiritual. Definitely, like I said, I feel like you're spending a lot of time with your spirit guides on your own. So maybe you're deciding that maybe, you know what, relationships, romantic relationships are not really where it's at this week. It feels like maybe you feel like you've learned as much as you possibly can with a particular connection with someone. Maybe you've been on the fence about something here. Seems like something's going on with your money, like I mentioned. And it seems like you're under a lot of stress. You're under a lot of pressure. You might be having some headaches. You might not be getting the sleep that you need. And did somebody pass away? Maybe that's who's on your mind. A family member may have passed, Gemini. Or if someone didn't pass, it just feels like maybe you're going through it. Something's on your mind. I haven't figured it out yet. I haven't figured out why people are digging in your business. Why do they want to know what's going on with you like that? We're going to see. if this isn't you going through this, there is someone in your situation that is. And it could be a child. It might be a child that might be going through something. You slouched when you said am I calling you Capricorn? You slouched when you said Gemini. Maybe you might be working out more. Maybe you have a particular fitness goal. Maybe you had some neck pain. I think I see it. You're spending some time on you so that you can get a better understanding of yourself. That's what this feels like. You're trying to understand you better. Yourself. And it seems like there's certain situations that you're steering clear of. Or people's energy that you feel is sketchy or with a hidden agenda. It feels like like I said, you're staying away from this energy. Seems like you could be ending a long-term relationship. Or maybe that's what you're making a decision about and it's just hard for you to do so. Seems like the biggest issue is vulnerability. So maybe at this time you're keeping your vulnerability to yourself. Because it seems like you're tired of going around in circles. But at the same time, it feels like you're missing someone. And if it's not you missing someone, and like I said, someone could have passed away. If it's not you missing someone, it feels like you're on someone's mind. And it seems like this week, Gemini, a cross watcher, your body language says a lot. Your body language may say that you don't want to be bothered. You just need some time to yourself. Maybe you just need some time to think. And maybe in particular you're feeling hurt because maybe there are some things that are being said behind your back. And maybe you're taking offense to it. It could have something to do with your family members. Maybe you feel like family is talking about you. A friend that you're looking at sideways. Are you suspicious of a friend? Okay. All right. If this is about a friend, it feels like maybe somebody is feeling really annoyed by you. Maybe you're feeling annoyed by someone. Maybe you feel like you've been avoiding red flags having to do with a particular friendship. And it seems like this week you're feeling a bit suspicious about somebody that's in your energy. Maybe this week you're frustrated with family or a friend in particular. Let's see, what happened with you and because it looks like there is some type of frustration. Like you're frustrated with someone or you're just frustrated with some type of circumstance. Gemini? Yeah, you've been going through something really intense. You are never given more than you can handle. Tune into your heart to reconnect with your strength. There's a Leo in your energy this week. You're frustrated, let go and feel peaceful. Okay, so maybe you need a minute to calm down or let things marinate in your mind. Let's see what this is about. What is it that's just stressing you out this much? Oh, you're used to this though. Okay. Nosy people. Like I said, people want to know the tea about you. People running their mouth, like I said, things that they won't say to your face, but they're saying behind your back. This sort of thing. Or you feel like neighbors are just, maybe you feel like you're constantly moving around people that are weird. Yeah, and like I said, you got a false friend. There's some type of falseness. Let's see what this is about. I don't know, Gemini. I wasn't expecting all of this. Let's see what's going on this week, Gemini. Is there a child stressing you out? I got this card that says little children that came out, and you got a child that's in your reading. Maybe this is why you're spending some time away. Maybe you're realizing it's time to deal with your inner child. Okay, somebody sent you a message, Gemini. Someone is maybe waiting for you to respond to this message. This has something to do with a romantic relationship, possibly with an earth sign, unless this is you. Oh, you got the Hermit, Virgo, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. It looks like things are complicated right now. Somebody in the military, or maybe a veteran. I think you're looking for clarity, or someone is looking for clarity about you in order to make a decision. Like I said, for some of you, this could be a friendship. Obviously, there's something going on with family. Apply the situation that I'm explaining however it applies to you. You feel like there's something that somebody can't seem to tell you face to face. Seems like you don't feel comfortable at home. What's that? Maybe because of some surrounding people that are around your home. Maybe you feel uncomfortable in that sort of way. But if it's not that, outsiders that are making you feel uncomfortable, oh, it's possibly because you're getting into it with someone. Or maybe you've had a really intense argument with someone in the past. It seems like maybe you're not over that. And I think you're in a very complicated relationship with someone. It's not easy to speak to someone. Maybe someone is acting different. Maybe they are being distant from you. And maybe somebody might be mad at you this week because maybe they have some things on their mind. And maybe they're lashing out at you as if they expect you to read their mind. I think you're making a decision about whether or not to let somebody go so that you can be happy, because it does not appear that you are. I think you're having some issues with family or whomever this happens to be, because I think somebody might be bashing you to your own family members. I think that there are some red flags that you're seeing about your situation. You might be coming to realize that someone's not going to make a particular, make a lasting change in your situation, Gemini, and it seems like you're fighting the urge to leave. Yeah, this week it feels like it's someone's integrity that is a factor for you. Or Gemini, someone is looking at you and your integrity, and they're judging you based on this. But I think it's, okay, like I said, if it's not someone else's integrity, something is constantly happening. You feel like you're constantly going through something. Gemini, is somebody in jail? Okay, the constant issue is your money, your cash flow. Like I said before, it seems like you can never seem to keep money in your hand. And then I was fighting the urge to say somebody can't seem to keep your name out of their mouth. Somebody's constantly talking about you. Two of Swords. Yes, somebody constantly staring at you, watching you, giving you this goofy look. What's going on with Gemini? Okay. I think one of the reasons that you have an issue with what's going on at home, not just the neighbor situation, but I think you might be dealing with someone who is aggressive, who is easily triggered. And somebody that might really need to sit within themselves to unpack childhood issues. I mentioned that to you before, that I think that might be what you're doing, and this is why you are keeping your distance from someone. Goodness. Yeah, people are watching you. Spying binoculars, that was a channeled message for Libra. Libra or Leo, one of them. Somebody wants to repair a relationship with you. Okay. You obviously have a soul tie with someone. Oh, I was saying that's why you're spending some time by yourself. Radical self-love. Yeah, there's definitely something going on with you, Gemini. People are seeing the change in you. Or this is something that maybe you're dealing with. Like something that you're dealing with internally. Responding, not reacting. Someone this week is going out of their way to get some type of reaction out of you, Capricorn. Gemini. It could be a Capricorn. I see some type of confrontation. I see somebody saying something to you real slick, and I see you reacting. Is this some type of circumstance that happened this week? Yes, the Tower. Again, you gotta be dealing with a Libra. You got the You had the Tower twice in Libra. You had the Tower as well in Leo. Mercury, this has something to do with the way that someone is coming at you, the things that they're saying. Someone could be very destructive. Or like I said, this week it feels like somebody could be easily triggered. And I think that this week, your spirit guides are saying, Gemini, be careful not to react so quickly or so hastily. It feels like someone in your situation is 0 to 60. I don't know why. I'm trying to figure out why. It seems like there's just a lot of things that are on your mind, a lot of different things that are stressing you out. So they're saying be careful. And it could be that a child, maybe there is a child that wants to come and talk to you, Gemini, about something. And there may be a child that might feel like, you know what, I can't. There are certain things that I can't tell my parent face to face. Right? Because somebody might feel like you're really extra. You do too much. You're just too volatile. Or this is the way that you're looking at someone in particular in your situation. Like I said, you have a complicated relationship with someone and it feels like it's starting to take its toll. Or it already has. And maybe this is why you're distant and this is why people are seeing you as aloof. Gemini. I have this card that says integrity. You're questioning someone's integrity as soon as I pick up the deck. Yeah, that's what I suspected. That's what I saw in the previous readings. Somebody's facing jail time. Possibly because of their temper. Gemini, I don't know if this is someone accusing you of some type of child abuse. But I definitely feel like someone's been struggling emotionally. And somebody might be going out of their way to keep track of you. I don't know. Somebody is struggling emotionally. It feels like it's a child or it's children in your situation. And someone might feel like this is the way that someone is. Like this is the way that someone constantly is. Like somebody might feel like someone just doesn't change. This is their day-to-day life with you. Yeah. It looks like someone has learned to adapt to this. But it also looks like at the same time someone wants freedom from this. Because it looks like something is starting to put someone in bondage. It's like a shackle and chain in this situation. I don't know if you feel like the situation is just pure hell. I don't know, Gemini, but something is going on here. Somebody's temper, somebody's drinking is completely out of hand. Someone in your week, in your environment this week, is making you feel uncomfortable, or it's uncomfortable being around someone. If this is a love relationship that we're talking about, Gemini, it feels like this is the reason for your frustration. Part of the reason for your frustration is it feels like you're a very supportive partner. You're very loyal to someone, and it seems like someone keeps going out of their way to look for something else. Maybe somebody's looking at porn. Somebody's stepping out on their relationship. And maybe you feel like somebody doesn't value you, Gemini. Perhaps you're starting to wonder if you're even this person's type. Because maybe you feel like, yeah, see, I promise you, somebody is looking at porn. Maybe a teenager. Or this is your partner, like I said, stepping out on you. Looking for something else. When they have somebody good at home. And it just seems like you're over it. To the point that now maybe you're wanting to leave this situation because maybe it's become too much, too tumultuous, yes, but it seems like it's volatile, it's unpredictable. And I think you're coming to see that maybe somebody is not serious about their relationship. About this relationship, we've got this card that says your body language says so much. Somebody's body language is telling you that they're not into you. Or like I said, you're not their type. That they have a different type of person that they're interested in. So it seems like this might be where your struggles are. Part of this. Somebody's constantly doing something to the point that now you're over it. You're tired of it. This constancy situation could be maybe because you're desiring a change of scenery. You're tired of being in the same situation, around the same people, in the same circumstances. You're wanting to go somewhere, or you're wanting to leave, but you're not. It seems like I don't know what's keeping you in your situation. Maybe it's a decision that you're having to make. Okay, so you're confused about something. Maybe you are in a state of confusion. Like I said, it feels like you want to leave. Maybe you're trying to figure out if it's time to stay or go. But it feels like there's something that's definitely misaligned. And it feels like it could have something to do with this relationship. It seems like there's a relationship that has just hurt you deeply. You've got a weeping wound here. Or this is what you're coming to realize about someone. Maybe you feel like you got into a relationship prematurely before someone or you could handle your wounds, your childhood wounds, your deeper issues. So if this is not literal, or someone is in jail, it feels like someone is starting to feel like they are stuck. They can't leave. They're in a state of confusion. They want to leave, but it feels like someone feels as though they can't. Every journey starts with a single step. I don't know. Gemini, feels like you are. You're leaving something. And it seems like the issue is that you feel like someone does not take accountability. Someone just won't take accountability for their actions. So I do see someone leaving. I also feel that there's someone that feels judged, or they feel like other people are judging their decisions. And I think somebody just wants to be free to be who they are, or free to love who they want to love. But I definitely feel like you might have family members that might oppose this relationship. This week, Gemini, wherever it is that you're feeling like it's difficult for you to face a particular decision, maybe about this King of Swords, your guides are saying trust yourself. Because that's what this feels like. It feels like you're taking something on that you don't have to. You're realizing that maybe something is over, or maybe you're wondering, maybe you are maybe you're afraid of public humiliation. You're maybe feeling like people are gonna laugh at you. It feels like maybe you're overly concerned about what other people think, Gemini. And I think that this week is the week that you're making a particular decision. Okay, I mentioned to you traveling. There could be someone traveling to you. If there is someone in your situation that is traveling, it feels like there's a delay. And when it comes to a commitment in your life, especially a long-term relationship, it feels like you're tired of going through the emotional roller coaster and dealing with someone who's not emotionally inclined. Someone is blaming you even though it's not your fault. Like I was telling you, someone doesn't take accountability. And you're dealing with somebody that doesn't have any type of self-control. And it seems like now you've turned that energy onto yourself. And maybe you're having struggles with your own appearance at this point because of someone else's choices. Trust yourself this week, Gemini, to make the right decisions. Gemini, it feels like some of you, maybe you haven't heard from your child, or this could possibly be your child's father in the longest time. Oh, trust me. Okay. If you're dealing with someone, Gemini, who, father, husband, brother, son. Definitely something going on with family members. Without a doubt. That might be who this message is from. And it could be an ex. But primarily the person that I think you're hearing from is your child's father. Your own father or whomever. There's someone that you have a soul tie with. And it looks like you might be reunited with this person. It seems like somebody could be looking back on their decisions this week. And someone could be realizing that maybe they made the wrong decision. And it could be this conversation that someone has with you this week. You got this card that says, I fantasize about you. Maybe, Gemini, you don't know that you're on someone's mind, or that someone is thinking about you, or that there is a particular conversation with someone that maybe you once blocked, and they come forward, and it seems like somebody is looking back on the situation. And maybe they feel like they made the wrong decision. The only thing is now you are dealing with the trauma of this particular betrayal. So maybe it's not easy for you to overcome that fear of maybe welcoming this person back into your life. But I definitely feel as though someone that you blocked at one point is now coming back and having a conversation with you. Either you are blocking someone and you decided to unblock them, or this is someone that you have blocked and they're using somebody else to communicate with you because they are blocked. This sort of thing. Because let's make it clear. Somebody's watching you. Somebody wants to know the tea about you. You're acting distant and aloof. And it seems like people can't get this information from you. So yeah, don't be surprised if somebody, like I said, is sending somebody else that's not blocked to get information about you. Or that maybe somebody's not using divination to figure out what's really going on. Let's see what this is about. Gemini, maybe this is why you're blocking somebody's energy. What's going on at your home? Ooh, okay. Gemini, you're a truth teller. What's going on? What's going on? There's definitely a Virgo. Oh. This is why we have the Tower. Intoxication with destructive power, destroying others' dreams or potential. Okay. Confirmation of what I talked about. Unless you're having a kid that's throwing tantrums. Like I said, this could be an adult throwing a tantrum though. Intoxication with destructive power, destroying other people's dreams or potential. Who is this? Is this why you're keeping your distance from someone? Yeah, I think so. You got this 10 of Swords. Yeah. Somebody likes to throw stones and hide their hand. Someone is playing innocent, or they're trying to act like they've... Okay. Somebody has obviously betrayed you in some sort of way. Possibly with something that they said behind your back. Or you might feel, like I said, somebody's constantly running their mouth about you, saying things about you that they won't say face to face, trying to get the tea, trying to get the scoop, stay in the know about what you're going through. It feels like information could be circulating, and definitely somebody is watching you. There's possibly a Leo. Might be a Leo involved in this situation. Yeah, it feels like you've grown empty and tired of tricksters. People that are phony. Maybe people that might act fake woke. You got Sage here. You got Enlightenment. So it just seems like the Awakener. Thank you, Spirit guys. Maybe that's you. Let's see. Who is this? What's going on with Gemini? The Mystic. I am spiritually wealthy. Okay. So does somebody have an issue with you? I am and I inspire and I am inspired. I think that you are an inspiration to people, Gemini. I'm trying to figure out what's going on though. Someone's trying to destroy maybe something that you're working on. Maybe New York holds some type of relevance. It seems like you might be seeing a lot of angel numbers. This is about deception and envy. The cards are saying you're an awakener. Somebody has envy toward you. And it seems like you've taken an intuitive note, okay? You've taken note of this intuitively. You're kind of feeling a vibe. You might catch a vibe about someone. You might peep somebody's energy this week. And it seems like a little bit off, like it's off a little bit. So maybe this is you looking closer to really see who you're looking at. But at the same time, like I said, somebody's trying to get the tea on you, and somebody's coming to you as if they got receipts. Somebody's looking for receipts. They're looking for some type of clue about you. I'm trying to figure out why. We talked about gossip. Oh, okay. I think that is what this is about. Is it your companion that's running their mouth about you? I said it's possibly a friend, a family member, a sibling. Yeah, somebody putting you on blast, Gemini, or cross-watcher. That somebody putting your business out there is what this feels like. To try to destroy something that you're working on. Trying to destroy maybe your reputation. What is somebody trying to destroy? They're trying to destroy. You got integrity and you got work. So it seems like somebody is trying to mess with your, destroy your, you got safety. And maybe you are literally fearing for your safety, or you feel, like I said, you feel uncomfortable at home. But it seems like this is what someone's trying to do. They're trying to destroy your reputation. Someone's trying to destroy your reputation by spreading rumors, by spreading lies. Is that because of something that you do professionally? This is going on at work, it feels like. Deception. Like I said, you peep a vibe about somebody this week, Gemini. Or maybe you just have and you feel like somebody's vibe is off. Friends and peers. So it might be somebody that you know, someone who is an acquaintance of yours, like I said. And I don't know, that's just really odd, Gemini. I don't know why this is coming out. But yeah, somebody claims to know, to be in the know about your business. Yeah. Some type of backstabber at work. Okay, that's what this feels like. Due to deception and envy, somebody's got their eye on you in particular. It could be this neighbor that we're talking about. Somebody doesn't. Yeah, whatever they're saying isn't the truth. So I think somebody might be going to look for the truth about something, Gemini. This has been your reading for the longest. Somebody is going to look for the truth. Are you under some type of investigation? Because that's what this feels like. Seems like this spring, maybe someone could be coming to see you. Mentioned to you, you've got some type of travel plans. Either this is you traveling someplace. I did say maybe you have a desire for a change in scenery, Gemini. I think like you could be getting a lot more attention. Maybe you are really working out. Maybe, like I said before, maybe you were struggling with your appearance and maybe you're making some changes in that area. But I think that this is someone coming toward you. Someone could be returning home, it looks like. And this might be someone from a distance away that could possibly be maybe returning, it looks like. Because it seems like someone's been thinking about you. You've been on someone's mind, like I said, Gemini. Somebody could possibly be coming to see you because they, like I said, they haven't seen you in the longest. You've been acting aloof, or someone feels blocked off from you. Like I said, maybe you haven't seen your child for the longest. And it could be due to a breakup. It could be due to some type of misunderstanding. Like I said, it feels like maybe someone felt misled or something got out of hand in a particular situation. And this is why someone has backed off. Wow, your guides say trust your intuition. Why? Is this somebody have bad intentions? You got a card that says trickster. Somebody in your energy has bad intentions. Fill the well. Some of you are dealing with an Aquarius, the water bearer. Okay. Time to replenish. Empty well. This could be why you're spending time away from someone. It feels like maybe you are. It could be that maybe you're trying to fill your pockets. Or like I said, you're trying to re-up on your energy. How can you feed others when your own table is empty? So maybe this is why you're kind of keeping your distance. It seems like there is some type of dilemma that maybe you're going through. And it seems like you're trying to find some type of solution to some type of problem in your life. And your guides are saying there is a solution. There's a solution to every problem. I think you might be deciding to pick and choose who's in your energy this week. Somebody's afraid to approach you, okay? I said it might be a child. They might be scared to really say what's on their mind. Like I said, it seems like somebody overreacts, flies off the handle, and the conversation goes absolutely nowhere. This sort of thing. And there might be a child that just doesn't know what to say. They don't know because, like I said, somebody's walking on eggshells. Who's coming back? Soul family. I did say someone's returning home. Who's coming back? Well, maybe you are decorating your home. Side note. Maybe there are some home improvements that you're focused on. Yeah. I think maybe somebody did need to blow off some steam. Obviously. And this might be you. This might be, like I said, while you are going to spend some time alone. Somebody does need to blow off some steam. So it seems like after someone has done that, they don't know what to say to come back to maybe make things right with you. Gemini, somebody's definitely trying to work up the nerve to figure out what to say or how to say it. But it feels like there is someone that wants to talk to you. They just don't know what to say to maybe remedy the situation. Like I said, Gemini, it looks like somebody sent you a message. Maybe this message went unanswered. And someone would like to come and approach you, but they feel like you're going to turn them away and say no. Based on some things that they've done, their history with you, Gemini. Based on the history that you have with this person. A history of betrayal with this Ten of Swords. Maybe an isolated incident where maybe something got completely out of hand. And someone feels like, you know what, the situation between the two of you may be hazy. It seems like maybe the two of you and this person or these people may see a situation completely differently. And I think that now that someone has had some time to reflect on the situation, I think someone is realizing that, you know what, maybe they feel like they didn't make a logical decision. And maybe for you, you felt like this person was not acting in a logical way and that they were offering you very little. And maybe you felt like you deserved better than to be shut down in conversations or insulted in some type of way. But I think that at work, Gemini, somebody could be trying to get you to react so that you can be the villain. Like I said, somebody is throwing stones and hiding their hand, trying to say something to get you to react so that they can play victim in the situation. So like I said, be careful of your temper this week. Somebody might fear that you're going to retaliate by reporting them, maybe to HR. I don't know, Gemini, but you got a few things that might be going on. I think somebody would like to repair the relationship with you, take bite-sized steps. So I think someone is willing to take something very slow to see if maybe trust can be restored, Gemini. I think somebody's been searching for you. Somebody could be searching for you on the internet. Somebody could be searching for records, your own personal records. Are you somebody adopted? Are you searching for your mother, Gemini? Or this is your mother that's waiting for a call back from you. Yeah, you're definitely going through some type of financial situation. If it is not you, Gemini, somebody could be coming to ask you for money. Or maybe you have a financial need. Remember, we're talking about there's a solution to every problem. Maybe you need money for a car. Maybe you feel like you're behind in. Maybe you're behind in car payments. Or maybe you're having some type of mechanical issue with your car. So what's going on? War. What happened? Something happened. This keeps coming up so many times. You obviously got into it with someone. Something must have gotten completely out of hand. What happened? Yeah, somebody is looking back and realizing that they messed up everything. And yes, this is why someone's been at MIA. They realize that there's just a part of themselves, their shadow self. They're realizing that it really is time for them to maybe take some time to heal. Seems like somebody could have gotten caught up in some type of legal trouble. Somebody could have ended up in jail like we talked about, Gemini. Yes. Somebody completely destroyed this relationship due to some type of betrayal. This is why someone wants to come back. They don't know what to say. But it seems like someone is taking ownership of the fact that they messed everything up. They know it. Gemini, they may not say it. And they may not give you a genuine apology. It seems like somebody doesn't know what to say to right their wrongs in a situation. It seems like somebody was obviously dead wrong. Or you feel like there was no justifiable reason why someone did whatever that it is that they did. I think somebody does want you to open up your heart again, Gemini. Even though it's clear that maybe you are taking a step back. Maybe you are taking a breather from someone. You feel like that someone doesn't take a relationship seriously. Some of you Geminis are cross watchers. You could be moving to a new town. And yeah, maybe you wish your surroundings could be different. There's something about your situation that you wish could be different. Obviously, it might have something to do with this particular relationship with someone. Maybe you wish things could be different between you and your mother. Or you and a co-parenting situation. I said it feels like you're picking up the slack. I said it feels like you're going out of your way, Gemini or cross watcher, to provide. But it feels like this week you might feel like you can't keep money in your pocket. Seems like some of you might be single parents. Well, you got a card that says deadbeat. And it seems like it may have something to do with a father. Yeah, it feels like there's some resentment that's been built up. I don't know, Gemini. It feels like you've been hurt. And maybe you do wish things could be different. Maybe you do wish that you could have companionship. But it seems like there was a trickster in your life that really hid who they genuinely were. So it is difficult for you to open up your heart. So it seems like, yeah, DV. Were you attacked by someone? Physically, that's what this feels like. Feels like either you are physically taking off on someone, Gemini, or there's someone that did this to you. Or someone around you. Somebody's wilding this week. Or they have in the past. I said, could have something to do with family. So it seems like this is the reason that you're backing off from other people right about now. This is why people are seeing you as reclusive. Not wanting to be bothered. Feels like there's something that you learned about a particular relationship. And it seems like it has everything to do with self-worth. And it seems like you're learning to love you unconditionally. Or this is a child that maybe doesn't know that. And it may take for someone to say it. Feels like this is a parent that doesn't know how to say this. Or there's a child that might be begging for affection and begging for love. But maybe they can't verbalize it. I don't know what to say. Maybe someone's not good at words. They don't do emotions very well. Except for the angry ones. It seems like somebody can do anger very well. This sort of thing. But when it comes to vulnerability, which is what we were talking about earlier, it seems like someone doesn't do that very well. Somebody did. This is either some type of verbal attack. Like someone feels like due to the past. Somebody's really shut down at this point, Gemini. And this is you possibly feeling like you're stuck in a rut. Possibly in a codependent relationship. And maybe this is you making a decision. You realize that it's time to release yourself. Seems like you're second guessing everything that you're doing. You're second guessing everything based on your past decisions. Yeah. You have this card that says, I know I messed everything up. I think that's you just being very hard on yourself. This is why you're second guessing your decisions. Because you're basing everything on the past. Some of you, it feels like you are holding on to a relation past its expiration date. If it's not that, then it feels like it's the pain connected to something. Something has become codependent. Maybe someone does literally have an addiction. We talked about that. Alcohol, chemical substances, this sort of thing. And yeah, obviously, yes. Somebody does. Seems like this is starting to affect a relationship in your life. If not, like I said, a romantic relationship, then this is definitely a platonic one. And somebody might be suspicious that maybe somebody is a functioning alcoholic. Or maybe somebody used to be functioning. It's like somebody's just realizing that somebody's an alcoholic. It feels like somebody flies into a rage after they've had something to drink. Somebody's not able to be functioning. They're not, the functioning part of the situation is gone. Okay? Someone's really taking shape, like taking notice of that. And somebody feels like they really hid who they genuinely were in the beginning. Because it feels like maybe you didn't know, or there was just something about this person that you didn't suspect. Maybe you felt like you and this person were very compatible in the beginning. And now it just feels like you're in a very confusing place with someone. Yeah. Someone does need to focus on their healing. Somebody has issues of self-hatred. I did mention that somebody is looking at you, okay? Gemini, especially, obviously, you might be online. You might be on camera. You might be an entertainer of some type. Maybe you dance, Gemini. Maybe you're posting a lot of pictures lately of yourself. And it seems like there's a lot of people that are starting to take notice of what you do. One of them, like we said, somebody, there's obviously someone or a group of individuals that are looking at you with envy and jealousy. Because it feels like there's just something that you possess, Gemini, that somebody feels that they lack. And they're looking at you like they have, they're looking at themselves rather, like they're mediocre. Okay. So I think you might expect trolls this week, Gemini. Especially, like I said, if you're online. It doesn't even have to be that you're online, but I definitely feel like someone is trolling you or trolling a child. Someone is saying things, negative things to you or about you in envy. I think somebody has the intention of messing everything up for you. So that's where the betrayal is. It feels like it's at work. If it's not in a love relationship, it's definitely at work. And that's the coward in the situation for some of you. Yeah, like I said, you might peep somebody's energy this week. You have a feeling about someone. I think you might be keeping your distance from someone in particular at work because your intuition is telling you to protect your energy from someone. Is there something deeper going on, spirit guides? Why are we protecting our energy? Well, we already know. Like you said, we talked about you get some type of red flag from someone. Somebody's energy is just weird. It's strange. Well, Spirit guides are talking to you about friendship. So again, this feels like this is a friend or a lover, an ex of yours possibly. Who are we talking about here, Spirit guides? We're talking about family members or someone who is around your family. Okay. Well, it seems like you have a lot. You have a lot to unpack this week. Right? We talked about inner child issues. Or this is something going on with your child. Okay? There's a child in your energy that may want to feel loved and proud. They may want to know and hear that a parent is proud of them. Ooh, if you say jealousy. Let's see. Really? It's like somebody thinks that this is like high school. Somebody's jealous of the way that you look, Gemini. Talked about self-hatred. Wow, definitely there's somebody giving you the evil eye. Okay? Be still and allow the enemy to reveal themselves. I'm trying to tell you, Gemini. You got some type of enemy in your situation. They're hexing you, sending some type of hex. This isn't the case for all Geminis. This feels like somebody, like I said, you might be online. It looks like there's someone that sees you. Yes. You're living your purpose. You're revealing your gifts. Interpretation. Yeah, I mentioned you could be an occultist. You could do divination possibly. Or like I said, somebody's doing divination on you. Somebody is hexing you, Gemini, or you are doing this to someone. Why? Yep. Thank you, Spirit guides. Astrology. This might be happening in the tarot community, the spiritual community. Online. Yep, spells, alchemy. Doesn't have to be bad, but this could be some type of defensive magic that maybe you're doing for yourself. So you do have a card here that says protection. So I do feel like you are defending yourself in some sort of way, Gemini, but it seems like somebody wants that smoke. They do. So like I said, it feels like somebody is coming at you sideways. The oracle, wisdom. You are someone that offers wisdom, or this is you going to a tarot reader. Or maybe that's what brings you to tarot. Or this is another reader that's jealous of another reader. Or this is going on with a child. This sort of thing. You see this? How somebody's looking at you with a lot of envy. You got a lot of haters, Gemini. Or Gemini, you might be amongst the haters. Somebody looking crazy. They have this crazed look in their eyes. I said, you got some weird energy. Like I said, it looks like you got a lot of people that are interested in what you're talking about, tuning in to what you're saying. Like I said, they're trying to figure out the tea about you. Somebody might, like I said, have a feeling that someone is lying about something. Oh, maybe somebody wants to know the tea about your relationship. Your relationship status, Gemini. Somebody might want to know if you're in a relationship, if you're single. There's definitely somebody that's showing you interest this week. You got this card that says, I fantasize about you. I think that there is someone that is fantasizing about you. It might, time management might be an issue for you this week, Gemini. Maybe you're not feeling well. Maybe you're feeling a little bit dizzy. I was going to say nervous, maybe a bit fidgety. You're trying to make a decision. We talked about that earlier. Your guides are saying, Gemini, whatever you choose will be correct. Especially if this is you moving. Like I mentioned to you, something about your home, your living space, is something that you're concerned about. Maybe you're trying to figure out where you're going to live. Oh, shadow. Yeah. That's what you're dealing with this week. Or that's what someone is, maybe this is why someone is MIA. Because they're realizing that they need to do some deeper work here. Definitely. This might be you. Like I said, you feel like it's time to heal. Or whoever this person is that destroyed everything. This destroyer in this situation, this betrayal situation. Somebody is realizing that they need to work on themselves. Because it seems like something is triggering some type of pattern. Somebody is triggered by you. Something that you say. It's like somebody realizes that what you're saying is the truth, Gemini. And it just seems like somebody is fighting the change within themselves. I think somebody is jealous of your strength. The fact that maybe you are so grounded. Like I said, you're somebody that offers a lot of wisdom. Maybe house hunting, hiring a realtor. Maybe you are a realtor, Gemini. The key is within your grasp. You got 2 keys in this reading. You have a key here, and obviously one here. Did you lose your keys, Gemini? So maybe it's time to get a new car. Maybe this is keys to a new place. The key is within your grasp. Some type of success. Because it does feel like there is some type of success that you're going after. I think it's finances. Maybe this week you feel like just finances are just a little bit out of your grasp. And there's a financial situation or a legal situation that you're trying to deal with. Stand your ground. Somebody have a weapon. This reminds me of the stand your ground lots. She's got a... You might have to defend yourself. We talked about spiritually. I definitely see you defending yourself. You got this card that says Hex. So it seems like somebody might be trying to test you to see if you have a backbone. Especially a fire sign, Gemini. Yeah, see. Like I said, somebody's trying to get you to react, Gemini, so they can turn around and call you the villain. Okay? So they're going to trigger you, say some crazy things to you, Gemini. Just test you to see if you have a backbone. And sometimes it seems like somebody's trying to trap you with this, like I said, so they can turn around and play victim. This sort of thing. But in some instances, it feels like you do need to stand your ground. Like I said, somebody wants to see how you're going to react. They're trying to get a reaction from you. I hid who I really am from you. True self, pseudo self. There's somebody that's fake. You feel like somebody is fake. Right? Yeah, that's why somebody's trying to get receipts on you. Offended, enlightened. I think you are offended by something that someone is saying. Like I said, the action, reaction. We talked about that at the beginning of the reading. Careful about how you respond to certain situations, because I promise you there's some weirdo. Someone's really watching you, Gemini, with sadness and anger. The devil. Somebody is smoker, Gemini. Somebody is in jail, was locked up, has been locked up. It seems like somebody could be bailing someone out of jail. It seems like somebody might be getting out on promotion. Maybe you are getting a promotion. Maybe somebody's looking for some type of promotion, like they're looking for a clout off of you, off of your name. Somebody is getting on probation or parole. Somebody's physically violent, Gemini, and your guides are saying by taking this person back, you might be really making a risk. You might be really taking a risk. I think someone is coming to realize that their addiction has gotten out of hand. I think somebody could possibly be thinking about rehab. I said, it seems like you're working very hard, Gemini, and it seems like there's someone that's coming in to try to destroy what it is that you've been working on. Your confidence has been shot in some type of way. It seems like your confidence is returning. Your spirit guides are saying there's some type of change that needs to take place this week, Gemini. It could definitely be with your routine, your schedule. Because it seems like maybe you just feel like you don't have enough time in these 24 hours to maybe accomplish everything that's on your laundry list of things to do. Maybe you are helping your children with homework. You are focusing on building a career. You are doing some inner work because you are realizing that there are some things that you may need to let go of, things that you've been holding on to for the longest. I said that inner child is pulling on you this week. That shadow work is something that means a lot to you this week. But at the same time, like I said, it seems like you're having to multitask. Maybe you don't feel well. Maybe you're trying to balance in time for hobbies. And maybe there's certain things that you're afraid of and you're realizing that this week you're having to conquer those fears. And maybe there are some patterns that you're needing to break, because it does feel like something continues to happen again and again to the point that it is frustrating you. It just seems like there's a lot on your mind. And it seems like you might feel like you're a magician having to manifest, I guess, yes. Balance everything that's going on. It might be very beneficial, Gemini, for you to take a spiritual cleanse. It might be really time to cleanse your energy. Okay? Because it seems like there's there's negativity that's coming at you from certain people. And there might be certain people, Gemini, this week that you may need to say no to. And this is a way of standing your ground. You have some type of, are you hyperventilating? You have, I mentioned anxiety, asthma. Seems like you're panicking about something. It's all in your head. What is this? What's all in your head? You're worried about something? Oh, I think this is you wondering if something is all in your head. The song says, I always feel like somebody's watching me. Maybe you do. Maybe you feel like that's all in your head and you feel like that might be what you're confused about. Is this all in my head? Is this something I'm making up, or is this reality? No, it feels like a lot of this is reality. Some of the things that you're thinking, you're absolutely on track, Gemini. But other things that you're thinking about are not in alignment. So we're talking about this card that says misalignment at the beginning of the reading. Yeah, be careful of your thoughts this week, Gemini. Because it could be you, like I said, that could be your own worst critic. It could be you that's destroying maybe your confidence with something. Or you that's talking yourself out of blessings. Things that you've been asking Spirit for, asking Source for, and you feel like these things are not showing up in your life. Yeah, we talked about that in the beginning. Make peace with your past, burn away the past. There is something here having to do with the past. That's what I feel like is in your head most of the day. Replaying old events, old situations. Maybe worrying a bit about what others think. Okay? Be careful not to pay too much attention to this weirdness that's going on in your background. You know what I mean? Haters are gonna hate. Somebody sees the greatness in you, Gemini, or a cross-watcher, and this is why they're watching. But this is a mere distraction. It looks like your direction, your purpose. We talked about that. You're a master of light on high. Okay. Does this feel like this is meant to take you away from your purpose? or that somebody knows what your destiny is. Like I said, it feels like somebody may have been looking into you, Gemini, and it's like somebody wants to destroy your purpose, destroy your destiny in some sort of way. This is when your angels come in to help you with whatever this is that's going on. It watches over you at every dark doorway. A light-filled angel is at your side. So this is your guys reminding you that you're not alone with whatever you're going through. There's a move coming up. We mentioned keys here. Some of you could be getting the keys to a new place. You could be moving in. Gemini or cross watcher. Feels like there's a move on the horizon for you. Flames of desire, let them shine out in radiant light and shun dark paths. Yeah, it feels like this week, Gemini, you're having to choose a path. Gemini, I said you're having to make a decision about something. Yeah. It seems like there is some type of bondage, or like I said, some type of addiction that you're in, and maybe you're needing help to break out of some type of situation. Yeah, which the magic you seek is inside of you. Let it flow. I think you're a very powerful manifester, Gemini. You could be someone who is very witchy. I did say you could be an occultist. Yeah, commune with source. This is your spirit guide saying, yeah, asking, telling. So maybe you are spending some time with source. Again, talking to your spirit guides, your spiritual team about maybe something that's going on, something that you're concerned about in your mind. You are looking for help, and it does feel like your angels show up this week. You do find a solution to a particular situation. There is positive movement that may come out of a situation, but be careful to tune out this interference. Like I said, it's all around you. Be careful. Make sure that you can find a way to drown out the chatter. Careful that of your emotions this week. That you don't allow your emotions to get the best of you. Whatever this dilemma is, it feels like there is some type of resolution that you're able to get this week, or something that someone is able to help you with, or point something out to you. Promise you, somebody is in jail. Maybe you have a pet, Gemini. Your pet might be, you have a cat. Your pet might be in need of your attention this week too. The advice, Holy Spirit, for Gemini. Gemini Nation, what is the advice, Gemini? For Gemini. Don't give up on love. A relationship you cherish can be healed. Allow me to clear the way for forgiveness so that love can thrive again. Yeah, part of you might feel like you want to give up on love. Like I said, it feels like you've been betrayed. Even if this is platonic love, Gemini, it feels like, yeah, you've been betrayed. And part of you, this feeling of wanting companionship, feels like it was destroyed. But you guys are saying, don't become cynical. Don't give up on love. It feels like love could possibly be coming your way again. Deeper insights are at hand. We talked about enlightenment, seeking enlightenment, going toward your purpose. You're seeing a lot of angel numbers. We talked about that. It feels like maybe you're interpreting the signs and symbols from your guides this week. It seems like this is what you're using to lean on in this time where you're going through something that you might feel is very difficult. Your overall plan is good, but the details need work. Reflect before moving forward. There's some type of decision, and it looks like you are communing with spirit this week. And it seems like they are coming through this week and giving you some type of details to be able to orchestrate some type of plan to free yourself from some type of bondage or some type of situation that has been holding you back, keeping you in some type of holding pattern, trying to give you freedom from something. You remember, your lesson is to trust yourself to make the right decision. Welcome abundance in your life. Prosperity is on its way to you. Have faith that Source will heal your financial challenges. This is something that we touched on earlier. This whole thing about home situation. Maybe you're concerned about money, finances to be able to keep your home running. Maybe you're behind in your rent, your bills, Gemini. And your guides are saying prosperity is on its way to you. There is a resolution to something. Your spirit guides are saying that there is a solution to every problem. Especially if this is a financial issue. Your guides are saying something has the ability to change or turn around, but it feels like it's meant for you to stay focused this week, because like I said, there's all these people that are trying to mess up everything that you're trying to do, all these distractions, etc. Your guys are saying stay focused, prioritize self-care. You do so much for others. It's time for you to experience the love you deserve and let others help you. So again, it feels like Spirit is sending people into your life to help you so that you can continue to fulfill your purpose to be a light to other people. So that you can continue to bring messages to the masses. You have a powerful message to share. Shine your light on the world so that others can learn from you. I definitely feel, Gemini or cross watcher, that there are people that are, this is part of the reason why they're watching you. It's people that are watching you with admiration and respect for what you do, or tuning in to hear what you have to say. Yeah, well, you get more love than hate, Gemini. Let's get it straight. There's a lot of people that love you and support you and are rallying around you. Yeah, and celebrating you. Definitely, it feels like you're being celebrated in the spiritual realm. Yeah, it feels like there are people that are gathering in groups to maybe hear what it is that you have to say. Yeah, but it seems like there's some type of choice that you're making this week. But yeah, remember to nourish your body. And remember that what you put into your body is made up of mind, body, and spirit. Nourish yourself well. It could be even what you're watching on the internet, what you're entertaining yourself by. Definitely going through some type of awakening. You're going through some type of transformation. Lastly, yes, you are correct. You've listened to your inner guidance and have made a wise choice. Keep moving forward. So by the end of this week, Gemini, whatever the spirit guides have been giving you messages and intuitive hunches about, right? Because they said toward the beginning of the week that they're going to be helping you figure something out, that your plan and some details to your plan need work. So whatever this is that you're making a choice about or choices about, by the end of this week, if you're able to follow your intuition and listen to your inner guidance, you're going to make a wise choice. And this will enable you to continue to move forward, Gemini. And Archangel Michael is with you on this journey this week. Even though you can't see it, I'm actively working on this situation. I am here and helping you. Archangel Michael is with you. You've called on your angels. Remember, Gemini, and they've shown up. We talked about an angel watching over you. So they show up this week, Gemini Nation. With that, Gemini, this concludes your 7-day forecast with Angelic Ascensions. If you feel that this reading has been helpful to you, Gemini, help me out by giving this video a thumbs up. Consider subbing to my channel if you're not already a subscriber. If you do decide to subscribe, Gemini, make sure that you hit that post notification bell so that you're notified whenever I drop a new video for a sign that you're cross-watching for, or whenever I go live. Thank you, Gemini Nation, for deciding to tune in this week. Have a beautiful, blessed, and productive week, Gemini. Peace out.